Welcome to the first voiced video on this channel. This might become the norm, and maybe I'll start giving my thoughts on songs beyond just ranked lists. Potentially, I might even start appearing in front of the camera for 2023's contest. So let's get on with my final top 39, poor Israel, for Eurovision 2022. So I'll probably get a lot of hate for this, as I know a lot of people love this song, but for me, the song doesn't really do anything. It's extremely dull and a huge letdown in comparison to last year's entry.
Nothing more that I can say, says it in a better way.
Again, this seems to be a beloved entry, but this is another dull one. Her vocal tone is nice, but the song is meandering and very low energy. After hearing her song Falafel the other day, I was annoyed that she's clearly an amazing artist, but decided to send what she did. Denmark's the ugly duck of the Nordics, and I hope one year they will eventually reveal themselves to be a swan. This year, however, is another miss. The start of the song is entirely too long, and pretty dull. And then when it gets going, it feels like a high school band. This one is not for me. I guess we're seeing a trend of what I don't like here, but this is another low energy song. Her vocal tone is nice, but I doubt I'll enjoy this one on the night.
Take my pain away, hey la la, hey la la. Shti na galamo, zhisheli меня mera. Shti na galamo, pa me maji pjo bera. Shta oni ramo, valefte.
This song is inoffensive, but it feels like a bad Taylor Swift knockoff. This has non-qualifier written all over it. The backing dancer was the best thing about the national finals performance, and she's confirmed that he's not going to Turin.
Captivated by the thunderstorm in which I'm caught. I'm with him and you're a secret treasure. He's devotion, you're a guilty pleasure. I'm with him and this is real life, honey. Guess the joke's no longer funny.
Achille Laro's song knows what it is, and that's great. Unfortunately, what it is a mediocre pop rock song. Perhaps he can bring it to life on the night, but I'm not holding my breath. This song was originally my last place, and retained that spot for quite a while. However, it's so bland that it can't really have the last spot since it's inoffensive in every way. It's sad to see Bulgaria's descent from past years, but while everyone has been giving popular artists an excuse for bad vocals, every time I've seen Bulgaria live, they've sounded as good as a studio mix. Malik Harris is decent and might do well, but he's going to be tarred with the "this should have been Electric Callboy" or Felicia Lou brush, which will make whatever he does sound worse. The song is fine, with a spoken word section in the middle elevating the song slightly.
Remembering it so hard when time is moving so fast. Wish there was a
I don't like this song, but their voices are so nice, the blend is so pleasant, and the melodies are so enjoyable that it doesn't really matter that the song as a whole does nothing for me. I reckon it'll make the left side and probably finish about 17th. I've gone on a journey with this song, I've loved it, hated it, and now think it'll do well and finish just outside of the top 10. Ranella has a great voice, great stage presence, and great dancing. The song is a bit messy, and I think the revamp actually made it a bit worse, but it'll undoubtedly be a spectacle on the night.
Che dissi për tjetën këllon Edhe sot un po du me ta thon Edhe një, edhe dy, një, dy, tre, ta marsha.
I really didn't like this when I first heard it, but it's grown on me for sure. His voice is wonderful and really carries the song. This is going to be a polarizing one. It'll either be lost in the shuffle on the night, or the staging will make it stand out and be remembered. Okay, this one is better than it has any right to be. The songwriting is great, the lead singer's voice is great, and if you can find a way to connect more to the audience, then it really should do well. The only downside is, I heard their song Silence in my head, and it's criminal that that isn't what they entered into the contest. This is very similar to Azerbaijan for me. Didn't like it at first, but his voice carries it and it'll either be forgettable or a moment to remember on stage.
And sometimes aeroplanes fall down from the sky, and mountains they crumble, and rivers they run dry, and get it done now.
Everyone is sleeping on Georgia. Yes, it is a bit repetitive, yes it is weird, but it's also unique, catchy and well written. I hope this one makes the finals.
We're here till we blow up. Trying hard will not get you really far. Mix it up now. It's alright, pal. Take me to the spacecraft, 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 take me to the spacecraft.
I've seen Moldova at the bottom of so many lists, and that's just unacceptable. Moldova entered the contest in 2005 with this artist, and they were brilliant, wacky, and could perform well. This is their third time around, and they finished 6th and 12th so far. I can't see them not making the finals. They're great live, and have experience in the contest. Stina's a great singer, and the song is catchy. Yes, it reminds me a bit of Arcade and could do with being a bit more standout, but I can see this doing well. Sheldon Riley is probably the best singer in the contest this year. I was excited when I heard they were entering, but was disappointed when I heard the song. No, it's not a bad song, but when you realise the vocals they have to offer, it does feel like a song delivered on half a tank.
Hard to break inside till you realize that the light shines bright through those who broke inside. I'm not the
This could be Montenegro's best ever performance. She's got an amazing voice, the song builds wonderfully, and the meaning of the song is so heart-wrenching that this could really connect with the audience. We could have a North Macedonia 2019 moment on our hands here. I was excited with Erasmus when I heard they were performing, but on the night of the national finals, they were 3rd or 4th in terms of performance, at best. It'd be silly to say that they got through on anything other than name value. However, the song is decent if you ignore the lyrics, and I'm giving Lowry the benefit of the doubt that he can sing it live.
You don't wanna test my limits, but something tells me you're not listening. Probably you're going crazy. It's all you've been doing lately. You don't wanna test my limits. I gave you up, but you're
song could be a huge flop, and overall, I actually don't really like it that much. But if I tallied up how much I'd said Bitis Strava to myself, then it would be among my most played tracks. The point of the song is going to be lost on the masses who do not speak Serbian or know the story, so it's going to be relying on the unique staging and catchy hook to take them all the way to the finals.
Biti zdrava, biti zdrava, biti zdrava.
I'll admit this is not the best song in the competition, but damn if I haven't spent nights laying in bed with my brain just screaming Hola me bebe, yamame, over and over. It's an earworm and I think it will catch people in the finals.
Hola mi bebe, hola mi bebe, llámame, 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 llámame. Hola mi bebe, hola mi bebe, llámame, llámame.
Yeah, it does sound a bit like an Avicii knockoff, but Stefan is a good singer, and I hope the hook is enough to grip most listeners. I'm glad he's removed the cowboys on stage, as that made me die a little bit inside.
I said, hey, sing your heart out, boy, for all the people great and small. Oh, when all else is lost, the future still remains our road.
This one has fallen a few spots. When I first heard the track, I said it all hinges on if Pia Maria can hit those vocals live, with how breath intensive they are. The answer is no, she can't. They can blame COVID or tech issues, but the simple answer is we currently have seen no proof that she can hit it. This could be another Czech Republic 2021 moment for me, where a favourite doesn't even qualify due to bad vocals on the night. I think I had this at 39th before, and what was I thinking? Rose is fantastic. Her voice is great, it speaks to a genre of music that I really enjoy, and is different than anything else in the competition. I can see this doing really well.
My heart's been on fire. I've been spending my nights in the rain trying to put it out. So I'm snapping 1, 2. Where are you? You're stealing my heart.
Oh, Czech Republic, are you going to do this to me 2 years in a row? In 2021, Czech Republic were my favourite act coming into the semi-finals, and we all know what happened. For much of the 2022 season, they have been my number 1, and until this list had never dropped out of the top 5. Unfortunately, I don't think she can hit the note live, and the song is built on that note. She's blamed tech problems so many times now that I just don't believe it. I haven't seen a single example without post-processing that Domi can hit that note. I hope I'm wrong and she turns it out on the night, but I feel like we've been here before. This song is so damn catchy. I know some find it too vulgar and gimmicky, but beyond the sexual lyrics, there lies a really well written catchy song. And I think people will get behind it and remember it on the night. It doesn't need the pussy.
Instead of a car, all of my groceries are divided by weight and stored in glass jars. Got my reusable bag, that's swag, my flex, my flags. There are ways that is my jam, save fuel and sell your truck. The karma comes for free and so does luck.
Chanel is an amazing performer. She can sing, she can dance, and she's bringing something that usually we have an abundance of, but this year she alone is bringing. While the song isn't that good, and isn't one I'd listen to outside of the competition, she is undoubtedly going to bring one of the best performances of the night. Jeremy has an amazing voice, and I was buzzing when I heard him perform it live. After the string of letdowns this year, it was nice to hear someone that could back it up. The main downside with his performance, though, is that he's not a performer, and slowly shuffling around the stage isn't good enough to bring home the win. But let's see what Belgium have in store for the finals.
Am I gonna miss you? Promise I will miss you. I'm gonna.
Yep, this song remains as one of the few that haven't fallen or risen. It's just a fun, well-written dance track with comical, memorable hooks and wolves from space. What more could you ask for?
Give that boop, boop, boop.
I didn't get this at first, but it's hauntingly beautiful. The vocoder beginning pierces through me, and the song builds to soaring vocals. It's such a fantastic song, her vocals are great, and I cannot wait to see if the staging elevates this even further.
Doesn't seem like you're all fine. We don't laugh anymore, and when we cry, we do it on our own. It's been a lovely year for us. Yeah, that's what they say.
Most people have this much lower than I, but I love Brooke, and I sing this song daily. It's catchy, it's fun, and I think it'll do well. Her live performances have been hit or miss, but we know that she can sing. I think if the staging is simplified, her vocals will be on point, and it'll be a left side finisher. Let's hope they learned their lesson from last year.
Well, I got news for you. You say I use you now. Hey, stupid, that's rich. When it's coming from you.
I liked Alina Pash, but I thought Kalash Orchestra were the standouts on the night and should have won the national finals. When everyone else was sad that Alina Push dropped out, I was celebrating, as it meant I'd get to see Kalash do their thing in Turin. The track is catchy, it's unique to the finals, and will likely finish top 5. While Medina would have been my number 1, Cornelia was still an amazing choice. Her voice is unique, raw and passionate. The song feels authentic and intimate. This could be the year that Sweden tie Ireland's win record.
Hold me closer, although you leave before the sunrise. I'll be bleeding, but don't you mind, I'll be fine. Oh, it kills me, I found the right one at the wrong time. But until the sunrise, hold tight, hold tight.
No, I don't think the UK will realistically finish second, and honestly wouldn't be surprised if this ends like 20th, as I know the song has many critics. I love this song and sing it very often. Sam is lovable and a fantastic performer. I hope he takes a little time to rehab his voice, as it sounded a little strained recently with how much he's been performing in the build up to the finals.
Nothing but space. You know I know there ain't nothing but space.
Ockman is a generational talent. His voice is so smooth, his lows are fantastic, his highs are fantastic, and the song itself is very well written. The only downside is he's not the best performer, so his staging and stage presence could make or break this act. So that was my ranking. What about yours? Why don't you post your top 10 down below so we can compare how everyone thinks the competition is going to go. Also, maybe subscribe while you're at it. Thanks, until next time.
I'm done. Who would want to be king? Too many